For the second half of today's match. I'm joined here by my commentary partner Chip Burnside. Chip, how's that first half going?
Well, it didn't go so good for the Wolves. They need to strike quickly here in the second half, certainly inside the first 10 minutes, to make themselves feel good and get back into this game.
Yeah, all the feels. Got to get the feels going, and there they go. Base of the ruck, going in with the pick and go. Now they're going to space with their backs. Really strong pressure from those centres, just having them less time to make a decision. Yeah, not a lot of time to make any types of decisions here. So, good tackle right here, just outside the 22. Western Oregon University has it. The serve's in the way a little bit. It's okay. So what's going to happen is it's going to scrum down Western Oregon University ball.
The Western Oregon backs have suffered a little bit. A couple of passes have not gone to hand. In fact, they've gone in between players, and that's really killed any momentum that they've had in their back line.
Yeah, that is a big area of opportunity for them. If they could just get it right in the middle, they'll be able to get it to that speed on the edge that we know that they have. They demonstrated that very early, that they have a threat there. Just got to put it together in the middle to get it to those threats.
Yeah, they got 40 minutes to figure it out.
Yep.
A couple of times there, those balls have been really 50-50. They've been throwing them, and, you know, they could have easily been scooped up by the Cougars and taken into the house. So they've got to, attack, but they've got to do it in a way that they're not throwing caution to the wind. Not yet, at least. But they do need to score here early in this second half.
Oh, charge down.
Quickly regathered there by Anu Kanohu.
It's a good idea. They need to go back to that exit play. Forwards just need to suck in a little bit more defenders, create a fat ruck, and then just get an exit going.
That was Riley Barday taking the ball up.
Base of the scrum, they're just trying to create some go forward with the hit-ups. Standing flat-footed.
Matt Cornish again.
There you go, there's the leader. There's the energy leader right there. Oh,
there's Joey Carver getting involved now. The third member of that loose forward trio. It's really up to them. Seems like they are the best players on this Western Oregon team, and for them to come back, they're going to have to play really, really well. Yeah, he lost that ball forward in the tackle. It was a good tackle.
Right, Western Oregon still maintains possession. That's fantastic. Getting outside of that 22. Keep pushing forward.
Come on, Azusa, let's go. Smart play now, smart play, let's go.
Let's go, Wolves, push hard.
Cougars, you gotta stay strong. Stay strong now. Let's go, Birch.
Again, he's feeding it from the wrong side again.
See how that... Oh, no, there you go. Got the successful hook there. Oi.
Hey.
Play on. There we go. There's their strong runner again. He's just trying to get it off whilst in contact. Go to ground, recycle the ball, and go again. Let's just communicate to each other about what the plan is.
Yeah, another one, a little bit around the head there.
What's the plan? Right? Azusa punishing tackles around the fringe. They're going to come back towards this blind side. Just standing flat-footed. Nothing's going to happen like that. Nothing's going to happen, especially with the defence just advancing and taking up that space.
Yeah, I sense a little bit of frustration with the Western Oregon players. They need something to happen to make them feel good.
Right here. Ball picks it up from the base of the ruck. He's all alone. Way to follow him there. Straighten up, bro. Drift.
Yeah, Hagedon's able to shed tacklers. But like you said, if he was deeper and he would even be more effective.
Yeah. Yep.
So they go to the pick and go here. They said, okay, we're going to try to just beat you down with the forwards here.
Well done, gaining ground. Captain needs to get up off the ground. Too many people bit gassed. White 4 offside penalty. I think they'll go to touch here just to relieve some of that. Couple of hands on hips now. Still got 35 minutes to play.
Come on, play hard, play hard, play hard, play hard.
got all the roles. He's got a fine touch also. Oh, well done.
Yeah, they rely on the captain quite a bit. You can tell. So how he goes, so probably how the team goes. He's looking a bit puffed. He's put a lot of energy in. He needs some help from his teammates. Looks like we got a new player on there. Looks like Jared Piranda, number 18, has joined the Wolf forward pack.
Western Oregon up for the short line out again.
He is straight into the action too. He just left that ball behind. A little unlucky. It was not
Just
a badly
lost it.
designed play.
Yeah, just lost it. He was trucking. He was ready for that. They wanted to go head to head. Number 18 and number 3. I think they wanted to go head to head in that one. But just lost forward.
That would have been the irresistible force versus the immovable object there.
Everybody wants to see that. Everyone wants to see that. That's why we're here.
Nothing like a bit of physics while you're watching a bit of rugby.
Absolutely. Way to come
the
that
halfback
line.
took a look there and he went, uh-oh. And
Way
then
to have a look though.
there's
Oh.
Kahuna Hana taking the ball up. He's had actually a pretty strong game.
Yeah, he wants to go. He wants to lead. It's just
Again, they're a little flat. Joey Carver, nowhere to go there.
He's going to go again. What are they going to do? Come left to where these forwards are and then open it up to the right-hand side for their
It's been an
back line.
effective start, though. They've come from clear back here in their 22, and now they're inside the Cougars' 22.
Well, they're lucky. They get penalised for not releasing Azusa Pacific University. So where we are, we're inside the 22 now.
Oh, give it to number 18 for a big rumble, or 7 or number 6. Give it to your horses here, Cornish or Carver. That's what I would advocate. You're not going to get this game back by kicking for goal. You need to score a try here. Instead, they give it to Riley Barday.
Here we go forwards. Show them how it's done. Oh,
Now the hooker takes it up. That's Brian Gates.
Azusa Pacific really doing a great job to protect that gain line. Their tackles are past the gain line, also pressuring it out on the outside. Oh, nice thought.
I wouldn't have kicked it away in that instance. You just maintain possession is what you want. You want to just keep Azusa Pacific under pressure.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of that individual stuff, trying to create something out of nothing by themselves. If they can get it together.
However, they've somehow got the ball back there.
Look at them go.
Pretty good attacking opportunity, especially if they come back this way, but it doesn't matter. Joey Carver has just gone straight up the middle.
Steps out of a tackle. Get it wide. Oh, here's the big ones. Boom. Quick recycle and go. A few people walking. There it is.
There's a pass
Run,
that
run.
actually has gone to hand.
Man on man, well done. Great open field tackle.
Kevin Gates there brought to ground.
There's the leader
That
out
was a
there.
very, very good tackle there. That man was on an island and he made that tackle stick.
Well done. Always happy about it too. Just a bit of a chest pump in there. Gotta get back in there though, number 8.
Mike Gonzalez now taking it up. There's the lock. He's been a willing runner.
They just want one more tackle.
He's got a tackle around the head there, but he might have still got it down. He has. That was Joey Carver.
Yeah, well done. Great line awareness. Knew which way to turn outside of the defending tackle. Way to come up. Way to get that tackle. That try. First 10 minutes. Good job. Good momentum shift for them. Should be able to get a conversion here with it being close to those uprights.
It's so important, it sounds like cliche, but the first 10 minutes of both half is so important to exert your physical dominance of the other team. And that's exactly what we saw here. We saw the Wolves come from inside their 22, clear up the other end of the field, and they did it for the most part by bone-crunching runs by the forwards.
Bone crunching. I agree. I absolutely agree. I don't have anything to say.
They're puffed, but what's happened now is they've got renewed energy. They can see that there was value in what they did, and now they believe maybe they can believe in themselves here.
Maybe, absolutely. So
That was a nice strike there by.
So number 6.
Yep, he's doing it all.
Man. Yep. He's doing it all. Sweet. There we go. 29-7.
We've seen some pretty good loose forward play so far here today. In the previous game, we saw a loose forward trio that was pretty active. And, you know, the Wolves have got the same thing going for them here. They've got the captain, Carver and Cornish, all contributing big.
And so here we go. Here's a replay. Way to keep the feet pumping. Great wherewithal, turn towards the line.
He just reached out and just planted that thing down, I reckon.
Done.
There's a nice catch from the kickoff. That's Cornish again.
Western Oregon controlling up. Diving in, Azusa Pacific starting to get a little bit gassed. Also, got to stay on your feet at the breakdown, killing the ball. And Azusa, nope, and Western Oregon on their front foot.
He's isolated for the moment. He needs to get some support with him. Now that he's run into contact, he's a hard man to bring down.
Just those choices just to offload and contact, just a little bit iffy. He's down though. Oh, good counter ruck.
Yeah, and that guy definitely didn't release him, so the other player had to just get rid of him.
Good
this is
pick
Paranda, I reckon, that just took that ball up.
Back on the weak-hand side, running on the burst. Good job, number 5.
Oh, he's gone in for a bit of a chop tackle there, I would have thought.
Oh, there goes, up goes the arm. Advantage, Western Oregon University is still controlling, going forward. Good job, boys. Keep it up.
I've been quite impressed with that number 5, Riley Bardet. That's what I'm calling him. It could be Bardez. I don't.
I agree.
My pronunciation could be way off on that.
I agree. He's the only forward that's catching the ball on the burst. Everybody else is just a little bit flat-footed.
Correct.
He's on the burst. So number 8, unfortunately, our leader, number 8, Arvin, he's on his way off. Looks like we've got an ankle injury. He's hobbling. Needs some assistance. Yeah, help him out, ladies. Well done.
This is what happens when you play on turf, unfortunately. Your foot often catches in the turf, and your next minute you're twisted because of, rugby you get twisted a lot. But unfortunately your foot stays where it is because it just catches, whereas the grass, and it's very forgiving.
Yeah, hope it's okay. Still a lot of rugby to play. And there's some matches tomorrow, you know what I mean? So hopefully their skipper isn't too, just got a bit of a rolled ankle.
He might have sustained a little cork on the thigh too.
Oh,
so you can't really tell, I don't know.
No.
But you're right, he's limping, that's for sure.
Yeah. Sweet. So
we'll send down our sideline reporter down there to ascertain what's actually wrong with him.
Time back on. Looks like they're going to do a penalty play. Right on the half.
If they're smart, they're going to give it to Matt Cornish.
Yeah,
and they do.
Oh,
Who gives it back? This is the second time we've seen this little misdirection.
Trickeration.
There's the kick from Chris Davis.
Oh, bit high. Up goes the hand.
We've seen quite a few high tackles today.
Up goes the hand immediately.
They didn't need to tackle him high there.
No. Didn't need to. Vincent Parker's going to go to touch, play the territory game. Nice connection. Well done. Azusa Pacific hasn't had the ball for a little while.
No, they've been completely shut out in terms of possession here in the second half.
Yep.
Maybe their long trip up is starting to impact them a little bit. Or did they came in on the charter plane?
I don't know if it was in the budget. At least a bus.
The budget was all spent upon your salary, T. That's what happened.
Yeah, top dollar commentary. All right. They showed some great class in the first half with their line out. Beautiful execution, coming down with it. Well done.
That was Aiden Birch that got super high there.
Well done. Here we go. Oh, just looked up.
He just left that ball behind.
Yeah. Looked up right at that last moment.
Again, it was those dreaded footsteps. This time it was wolf footsteps.
Yeah, you want to hear them coming. Bunch of them, pack of them. That was the key, right? Pack with our in-depth research.
Yeah, the in-depth research showed that the cougar could in fact take down a wolf, but the wolf would then call for help from its pack.
Yeah,
And
man,
once
that's
the pack
an analogy,
shows up,
isn't it?
yeah, once
That's
the
what we were
pack
just
shows
talking
up, then
about.
the cougar is booking it out of there. The cougar is not hanging around for that.
So Wolves can't take it man on man, but if they come as a pack, man, can't play with it.
So this in-depth research has so far paid off because the Cougars are leading this game 29-7.
Yep. Oh, there's the switch. Oh, he just wasn't
He was
there.
through the gap.
Yeah,
He just
was.
needed someone to offload that ball to.
Yep.
Pretty good ruck effort there by number 13,
Penalty.
Josh Williams. He came straight through. I thought he came straight through the gate, but the referee saw otherwise.
Interfering with the ball when it was a ruck. I don't know, I'm not too sure. Just kicking. Oh. Stay in bounds. Way to go to ground. Get in there, 15. Doesn't just know that. Been to get in there to help secure. Hard luck.
Yeah,
He was
he
calling for help.
just grabbed him around the chops there, just late in that tackle. So he might be a penalty coming, and there is.
Number 4 just calling for some help also. Hit that.
Off comes the tape now. He's had enough of that. It's kind of a bit of a bodgy job on his tape there, the number 4's tape job on his feet.
His
Now-
nubbins have come loose.
It's got a bit of equipment failure. A wardrobe malfunction, if you will.
Wardrobe malfunction. Good thing that's the only thing we see is his leg.
Where's Justin Timberlake when you need him? Was that the guy that was involved in that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not good at pop culture. I think you're
Look
the
at us.
expert at that.
Look at us talking about American pop culture. We're neat, all right? If you're joining us, thanks so very much for joining us on our broadcast of our Pacific Coast champions of the NSCRO.
The best part was the halftime show, T, because they had the dancing left shark at halftime.
The crowd are just going to have to figure that out for themselves.
It was like the Super Bowl down here, I tell you.
Just like it. Sir, just having a few words to the captain.
You know, he was just trying to wrestle him to the ground, and then his hand came up and grabbed him around the neck, and it was one of those things. He's trying to fight him on the way out. There's nothing, to me it was just a rugby play.
Absolutely.
You made a mistake, don't let it happen again, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Ryan's pretty good about that.
No intent there. I especially love the standing above each other and that type of stuff. It's always a fun thing to do, but no. It's just advance, gentlemen. Go ahead, go together.
He's been effective
Oh,
since he
big
came on.
time,
Paranda.
Miranda, yeah. There you go. Western Oregon are starting to get on their front foot. They're enjoying hitting up around the fringe. Advantage not gained.
We've got another player on now for Western Oregon. Looks like Jinx. Number 19 has now joined the fray.
Azusa Pacific penalised for being offside. They should play the territory game here. Keep marching up the field.
22 is also on, and that is Jadicus Salim. I can't read that.
Salivao, maybe?
So the sub's been used liberally here by Western Oregon, and they have an advantage because they have a long bench, and the Cougars have a short bench here with only 18 players dressed for this game.
Coach Pomeroy did allude to that. He wanted to make sure that he used all his run-ons just to gas up the Azusa Pacific team with a really shallow bench. Make it throw him over it. Oh, can't keep it in.
There's no way that was straight, especially when the player was reaching back towards his goal line to take possession of the ball. Players midway 22 and goal line. Western Oregon on attack. Now it's the Azusa Pacific's turn to throw the ball onto the line. They've been having a few issues with their throws.
Play strong, 80 minutes. Go, boys.
The Azusa just need to get going again. They possess the ball and then they
No
can
problem this
control.
time. They throw it into the front. They set up the maul. They
job.
game to maul it from anywhere.
Solid exit.
Yep, that was a good piece of rugby right there. Those 10 metres that they bailed themselves out can be critical.
Yeah.
It's not very sexy, that type of play, but it's good rugby.
Oh man, it's sexy when you're a forward and you're doing all that hard yards and making all those tackles. All you want is a nice little exit just to be able to catch your breath, recalibrate, and then go in and go again.
By their nature, forwards like to go forward. They don't like to go backwards.
Nah. He put some pressure on this line out.
It's always difficult when you have the subs come on, new guy throwing into the line out. You've got to make sure that everything goes in order. He didn't throw it in straight again, did he?
No, he did not.
They've got to go a little quicker, is what they need to do.
I'd do a replete play. Is this Pacific? They should just do it again. Another exit. Take the gamble on the not straight line out.
Yeah, they're going to chuck it in. They're going to chuck it into Birch. This seems to be the current plan. Number 4.
They're going to run it out.
They've got the captain, Ben Ceased. I'm pretty sure he's a tall individual as well.
Azusa going to run it out. Addison is at the first receiver.
There goes Birch. He goes up for the line out again. They drop it into that. They put.
There it is. No, yep, there they go. Oh, they've got lots of space to have some fun with it. He just loses his feet. Number 13. Oh,
yeah, that's Josh Williams, who just lost his footing out there. Again, a little box kick.
Yeah, well done. Oh, there's that pressure. Well done. Have a go now. You're isolated. Well done, winger.
That was Travis Hughes who took the ball up there, who took advantage of that favourable bounce.
Yeah, well done. Azusa playing the odds really well. Put the ball in the air. Let them make it work. Western Oregon aren't putting it together at all. No fullback back there either right now, so oh, lost forward.
Yeah, there's a couple of little knock-ons in there, I thought.
Azusa Pacific just plays with their head up. Oftentimes the fullback for Western Oregon is not in any type of position to defend back there.
Yeah, he strikes me as a bit of a playmaker, that guy. He's not defensively, that's not his long suit. But he's had a pretty good game.
Just
Barber.
Asking for it. Oh,
I think what they did is they came in early there, didn't they?
free kick. Oh, they get the restart. Do the hands one more, bro. Oh, he wants to take it himself. Stay in bounds. Well done. Way to have the wherewithal. Then they're going to come back on the opposite side.
That's Alex Treat taking it into contact there.
Oh, there's the ball.
We want to stack a ball here in the second half. Again, this is exactly what I was talking about. That long pass that's gone to ground.
Good pressure by that outside centre, just taking up that space for Azusa Pacific, sorry. Oh. Western Oregon maintain possession.
They got a few players gassed in the backfield here.
Yeah, they've been keeping the ball, which is great, but there's just not enough results. Not enough results and conversion for that possession.
Well, you're absolutely right. It's their second, third, and fourth phases. That's the thing where things start to go sideways for them.
Put some pressure now. This is your turn now.
Oh, and he tried to volleyball it to himself, but he couldn't do it.
Good job.
He ended up just knocking it on. The defender on that play was Maaki Muti. He was catching a breather out here. He thought, well, this is a safe place to catch my breath. Next minute, the ball's kicked your direction.
Neck minute. Neck minute. Cool. Circles the knock-ons instead of the ball going out of bounds. Ball first knocked on by the defender.
We haven't seen the captain, Arvin Lackaden, back on the field since he sustained that injury. I don't know his status. That wind went out of their sails a little bit when he got injured.
Yeah, Matt Cornish, he was another leader in the first half to make sure. Ooh, got some legs coming in. See the impact of the fresh legs, number 17, Gabe Y. He looks like a winger, not a lock.
Shows you what you know.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez. Don't know
Come
nothing.
on.
Don't know nothing. You can't know anything. Don't assume. Well, get that ball out.
Yeah,
Pick it up.
Azusa Pacific scrum has been good all day long.
You can hear that those comms, there's communication on the drive. Legs, legs, legs. Back to Carter. Excuse me, Parker. Offside. Western Oregon University ball. No.
Cougars slowly digging their way out here. They were stuck inside their 22, and now they're made their way all the way to the 10-metre line. They still haven't got into the Wolves' half here, but they're starting to win some ball, and this arm wrestle is starting to look like it's going in their favour.
Yeah. They just try and dig back into what, you know, their pattern of play that they had in the first half. They should, you know, I mean, they're playing with the lead. They're playing with the lead. They're doing a good job here.
Now, you don't want to shut up shop, though. You just want to just keep on putting the hammer down. That's why, you know, certainly growing up in New Zealand, there was no ever a consideration about not running up the score. That was the last thing. It was basically you learnt that if you had the opportunity to run up the score, you did it. So it's a completely different mentality when you come to the United States, and there's some sort of unwritten law about that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's had a very good game, Birch. He's been really winning them a lot of line-out ball. He's been very effective
Great,
at the
go
front.
forward, more produce it now. Good choice. Now they're going the backs. Hit that over line. Nice.
Now they've got
Take
it out
make
to
him pay.
Josh Williams.
Get their forwards, quick recycle and go again. There's a space on the left-hand side. No, they're going to come back to the forwards. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's Connor Brinksaya taking it up.
Work its way back to the right-hand side of the
Here's
pitch.
the captain, Ben Seast.
Yeah, put together the phases. Put together the phases, gentlemen.
Is that a
Advantage.
penalty coming or just a knock on?
Looks like it's just a penalty advantage. Here we go. Now that they have the ball, Azusa Pacific just, you know, trusting in their phase play. Offside call by the Sir.
Yeah, the halfback's having a hard time pulling that ball out. That's usually code for if someone's
Quick touch. Run forward. That 13 just learns just to give it a little bit earlier. He'll be able to help out. But he likes to keep it. Oh.
Western Oregon fortuitously coming up with the ball there, but a bit of a wobbly pass out of the backfield there. Now, put broke in the play. Again, we got the touch judge with his flag out. What I saw was the number 10 coming in there. He came in at a great rate of knots and took exception to a clear out by one of the Azusa players, I thought. But it's a physical old game, so you can't take exception to that stuff.
Yeah, Azusa showing some great control when they just trust their phase play and they have their hand on the ball. They control the match right now. Western Oregon still just got to figure some things out. Leadership would help. Getting some shape on the burst when they're receiving that ball.
That's probably one of the reasons why the California teams here are doing well here today. Probably because they've had a little bit more time over the Christmas break and early spring. They probably are still playing while the weather here is atrocious, whether it be for Ben's case with snow. But obviously, if it's none too fun practicing in Oregon in the wintertime, as you would well attest to.
Yeah, I do not envy any of those players who play back east also, where they have a majority of their season in the snow. Not generally part of my upbringing, playing rugby back home.
When I played in Rotorua, it was sleeting. So it was cold down there, but, snow was not.
That's sad. I love rugby in the rain, though. Rugby in the rain's fun.
I like this type of weather. I like it very, very sunny. even though my game was not suited to a fast track. I usually like the sting out of the ground.
Ooh. That was hard. Ben Ceased, captain for the squad, gets the yellow card.
So it must have been his clear out, because I saw the 10 come in from the Wolves, who came in, and he took exception to the clear out.
Yep.
And so the touch judge must have determined that the clear out was illegal.
Yep. So that's his 10 minutes in the sin bin. He'll be back right at the end of the game. 4 minutes-ish to remain. It's a heavy blow.
If this was a game of chess, we've got both of the queens on the sideline. We've got Arvin Lackadin and the two captains are out, strangely enough. So it's up to the lesser players here now to...
Got to step up.
Yep.
Cornish loses it and mishandles the ball. And Azusa Pacific go right back to just that phase play. Hit up. Sucking defenders.
Again, advantage coming, isn't it? Yep. Another penalty here to the Cougars. Some of the Azusa Pacific players slow to get up. They're starting to feel those tackles now. Not a bad idea. Is he going to kick for goal here?
I'd have it.
They're discussing it, something at least.
Do it.
Yep.
Good
Not
idea.
a bad idea, because you got to take a couple of minutes off the clock. That'll put him up with 10, you know. Make or miss, it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
It's going to be a good kick if he makes it. He's just inside the 10-metre line, probably 40 metres on the angle. He's kicking into a slight wind.
Slight wind. I reckon that he's got the juice. Just hope sure everybody knows just to follow. If he's unsuccessful, go ahead and just defend down there, eh? Push him up.
Their players are all back, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so I could do a bit of a tap and then... Oh, way to drive it. Hard luck, just short. Put it down. Nope. Okay.
He thought about it for a second.
I'm surprised I didn't hear the screaming. Usually what happens. Oh, there we go.
Nice play.
Done. Go play with the space, brother. Oh. Try to fend him off. Chest pass.
This is Kai Segundo now taking it up. Now they go the other way.
Big pass.
There's a pass that actually goes to hand.
There we go. Oh,
and it's gone out to corner. She's waiting out there in the centres.
There's some speed on the edge. There you go. They're putting it together in the centre. Go again now on the front foot whilst they're disorganised.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to kill that ball there. Yep, no question.
Go.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad penalty to give up though to kill that ball.
Quick tap on his own. Stay in. Recycle.
Now they need to bring it this side. Bring it this side with the same width.
Absolutely. Look at all this firepower out here on the edge. They just got to get it out here.
There goes Paranda again. He's had a pretty good game since he came on.
Great impact player. He's the one that you got to follow then, eh? If the captain is out, follow that
There's
guy.
Gabe Y coming in there.
Here
Big, strong run there.
Space out on the edge there. Let's just put some passes through the hands. Running at pace.
Back to Cornish again.
He's going to get in.
Yeah, you can't deny him when he's that close to the line.
Good job.
Oh, this
Well
is what
done.
we thought we were going to see from Western Oregon from the outset.
Yeah. Well done. So they come away with a try. 10 minutes to remain in the first half. They take advantage of that mismatch with the captain on the sideline. 29-12. Azusa Pacific still in control of the match. But Western Oregon are just getting those momentum points now. They've got a lot of work to do within the next 10 minutes, but perhaps they can get it done. If they
They're leaking a bit of oil there, the Cougars.
Leaking a bit of oil.
They want to get this thing home as fast as possible. Like you said, there's another game tomorrow.
Yep.
How often did you play 2 games in 2 days?
We do it every year, pretty much. Oh, actually no. When I play in the Women's Premier League, we play on when we do our nationals tournaments. Last year it was held in Atlanta. We'll play on Friday. We have Saturday off, and then we play on Sunday. So that's how it used to be at the D1 level. You play the next day. But, you know, it's just all about field maintenance. We're really lucky here. I mean, we have our own pitch here at Western Oregon University. They have the support here in the community to actually provide space in order for rugby to play. Usually outside of that type of organisations, you know, we're battling AYSO, we're battling soccer, obviously that's what I mean. We're battling softball. baseball, any type of space in order to just have practice. So,
Right.
or even play. All right. Good job, Western Oregon. Restart here for Parker.
That ball's
Great.
barely going to go 10.
That was a great kick.
I don't think it did. It go 10.
I saw it. He was behind, but he just dropped it. Yep. Lost forward. Well done. Bit of sun in his eye on that one, I reckon. That was perfect line. That's where I left here. Yeah.
Yep, you're right. That's where the sun is.
That's where
It's
the
actually
sun
a
is.
pretty good. It's a pretty good spot where we are.
Yeah,
It's
on our
absolutely
backs.
beautiful day
It
here.
is rather. It's not on our eyes.
Last year when we did the commentary for the Rugby Oregon High School Championships, we were on the other side of the field,
Yeah.
on top of a car.
Much better. We were on a van. That's right. That was interesting trying to ascend that thing.
It was the
Just-
mobile unit, is what they,
Yeah.
I think they called that.
Mobile unit. The mobile. Mobile, correct pronunciation. Fatigue probably starting to set in a little bit here. Just getting a bit sloppy at that scrum. Tighten up in the middle. Push through your chest nice and low. Don't drop your knees and create some good leverage. Let's go, boys. Well, good scrum by Western Oregon. No. Way to play on, sir. Here's Paranda again.
Yeah, I don't understand why he wasn't on the field to begin with. He's certainly been a highlight for them off the bench.
Killing the ball at the ruck there. Hard luck, Western Oregon. Keep your eyes up. Help you stay up.
Here's your boy Parker Vincent, kicking for touch.
Nice. He's been
Yeah, he's been very
great.
safe.
Yeah, he's been consistent, calm. Great player.
Yeah, the coaching staff's very high on the other, his running mate out there in the centre is Josh Williams. He's showing glimpses of what he can do. Maybe he's keeping it under wraps until tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Can't show them all. Got to keep some hands of cards. Azusa Pacific with the line out. Great attacking opportunity.
Yeah,
in terms of
Birch
territory.
up high again.
Controlled it. Comes that back line. Oh,
There's
both of them
Parker
running for
Vincent
the same
again.
spot. Produce the ball.
Great attacking opportunity here.
Oh, well done.
I think they want to come this way.
Oh,
That was Bo Perez who squirted away there. And then the number 8 kind of brings Sayer, rolls forward for a couple more metres.
Azusa Pacific really working well together. You can see them connecting to each other, communicating and pointing to where they need to go. Ooh. Penalty. Something.
Wow.
Oh, just not look. Holding on. Got to release that ball. There we go. Attack. Straighten up. There it is. Look early. Where do we
It was a
there,
good
brother?
run though. Good run up here on that sideline by Kai Segundo.
You got this now. Don't give up, Cooper. Keep it up. Full 80 minutes, boys. Come on.
Still 5 minutes remaining. 29-14 is still our score, with the guests leading.
Levi Jenks to throw. Brian Gates must have gone off. He was the starting hooker.
Still at the front. Well done, successful line out. Here we go. Here comes the fresh legs. There they go. Oh, just got to hold on to the ball though. Penalty.
Yeah, it must have come inside the 10 metres after the line out. They must have been a little early.
He's going to go for the quick tap. Yep. That guy's, I don't know if he was onside, but sure enough.
Well, he was back 10, and then he just read the play, I thought.
All right. Oh. Another
No,
penalty.
he's grabbed him there.
Wasn't
He
bad.
can't grab him. That's another penalty coming.
Go. There's the legs again. Finishing speed. Knows how to finish strong. Well done.
Well, that's a great. That is Gabe White.
Yep.
And I mean, the guy is a.
That's the lock.
I mean, the guy reminds me of Dwight Howard. I mean,
Where are we going to put him today? We'll put him there.
you wanted him as wing,
Yeah.
but clearly he likes the centre of the field for running down there.
mean, just like big target. Go. Follow him. Yeah. Oh,
Well, the Cougars
done.
really didn't want anything to do with tackling him, that's
They
for
did
sure.
not. They did not. Good try. Well done. They're catching up. They're catching up. The conversion was strong, was good. Also, that's 3 tries, 29 to 21. There's just under 4 minutes left remaining, according to our time right now.
Funny old game. The Cougars scored 29 points in the first half. They've scored a goose egg in the second.
They have not.
And then correspondingly, there was a donut scored by the Wolves in the first half, and they've come back with, as you said, 3 converted tries for 21.
Azusa Pacific need to get back possession of the ball here and then just play in their half. Get back possession. They got it. Western Oregon just got to keep being thirsty. Together. Good reception. That's your, what's that? Carver. No, Cornish, sorry. Oh, lost
Yeah,
forward.
just a little unlucky. Got twisted in the tackle, and the ball came forward there.
Good tackle.
Yeah, you're right. Now all they need to do now is just maintain possession, just rumble it up with the forwards, and just
Yeah, play down here.
yeah.
Advantage, Azusa, play with that advantage. Play with some composure. There goes that number 1 again. He
Chase
loves
Wolford.
to run. Hard to have, yeah,
He picks his spots though, doesn't he?
does. Oh. Shake it off, number 1.
Wolford's not looking too healthy there. He's getting up fairly
Offside.
slowly.
Take your time. Penalty. Oh, they're going for a tap. Okay. On your own.
It's Parker Vincent.
Get there forwards. Like the control that the forwards are taking right now. You can see the scrum half talking to them, telling them what to do, which way to go.
He's had a pretty good game too, the halfback
Yeah.
for the Cougars.
Yeah.
He's
Space right here. Still space right. Stay wide, winger. Time off. Oh, yeah, we got an injury on our hands. We got a head injury. Young man, stay down on your knee. He is out on his feet just a little bit. Ooh, that's a tough one to sustain a head injury. It's our number 1 that we were chatting about earlier.
Yeah, he's a pretty key component to this team. So if he's got a head knock, I don't, that's probably he's going to miss the next game
Yep.
if they give him the head injury assessment and it comes back no good. Apparently, what they do is they ask him the score.
Yep.
Ask him who he's playing, and then, I don't know what the third question is.
What's your name, bro?
That could be one of them.
I know it's always the score. Sometimes I just, no, actually, I always know what the score is.
But it's pretty hard asking a forward what the score
Well,
is.
that's what I was just about to imply. I was like, I don't know
That's
about
really
how many
not
of my
fair. It's
teammates,
something that
like,
the backs would know the answer to. And then if you're math challenged, then it's really kind of it penalises those who aren't that good at math.
Well, what the part of it that I've found over here is like oftentimes no one ever knows if the conversion is good, and then that's how people lose track of the score. We're really lucky that there's a scoreboard. There's not oftentimes a scoreboard, so there's all these extenuaall factors here.
Well, that's kind of a giveaway when they have the scoreboard. Then all he has to do is look at the scoreboard.
Yeah. But you got to have all your general constitutions in order to
Is
know
that-
to look up at the scoreboard.
Is that considered cheating on the head injury assessment if you look at the scoreboard?
Well, if you have all your wits about you and you know to look up at the scoreboard, I think that's a general assessment that one is not concussed.
Okay. I think I'll go with that.
Yeah, sweet.
Play smart. Finish strong. Let's go.
No, that's a penalty. He's taking a quick tap.
Taking
I
a
thought he
tap.
would have taken the 3 there, but
Okay.
instead he's handed it off to the captain, who's
want
now
it.
back on the field.
He's like, I'm in now.
He's
I got
rested.
fresh legs. Yeah, he's rested. Got a minute to play. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I want it now. Oh, that was head to head too. Ford's going to keep it. They're going to want to try.
Way to drive.
They're all over there. Look, even the backs. Oh, call time again. According to the clock, we have 20 seconds remaining. Penalty. Oh, he's just another second movement.
That's the second rabbit we've got today.
Yeah,
We've got all the animals here today, the
We-
cougars, the bobcats, the rabbits. It's hard to keep track of all these animals.
it is. Oh, they gave it to the guy who wants to run. There he goes. Just run it out.
Well, they need to give it to Y again.
Oh, he. Go up, get up, pressure him.
Yeah, this game is over. They just need to just rumble it up here a couple of times, and this one's going to be in the bag.
Get it to Parker.
And the referee just said, put him back down again there.
Get him to Parker. Who passed 80 minutes
He
now?
could put the drop goal on here. That would be ice it nicely.
Ice it. Oh, draw and pass. Oh,
He just took his eyes off it for a second. Bentz thought he might be in for a brace there.
Yeah, there was a good little 3-on-1 there. Couldn't convert, but it's okay. Azusa Pacific University came a long way from Southern California, and they come away with the treats, 29-21. Hard-fought match from Western Oregon University. You know, what would you assess on that?
Well, as you can see
Chip?
by the body language of the Western Oregon players, they're a bit disconsolate. I think they thought that they had the edge here against this team. They knew that they were short-handed. They knew that, Western Oregon had a long bench. They thought they could maybe throw some players at them, but what happened was the Cougars came out of the gate and surprised them. They hung 3-4 tries on them before they knew what hit them. And we saw how effective that Western Oregon can play when they strung something together. But a lot of passes in the midfield did not go to hand. And as you pointed out, a little bit of lack of structure, I thought. They weren't able